it's like I don't know. Like people be like, oh, if I'm in WWE or whatever, I want to be on TV, all that. I don't know, bro. I'm jealous of Tozawa. I am. You
Man,
making
because
like
I was getting paid to chill, literally.
you making like 300K. Don't have to like you doing house shows and dark matches, but you making like 300K. Don't have to deal with the politicking about certain things. Yeah, I'm okay being Tozawa.
Man, me too.
Now, only thing I wonder now, I know you know a little bit more about it than me. Does WWE pay them for do they pay for their travel or you gotta travel yourself?
No, I pay. It come all that. That's good.
Oh, yeah, bro, I definitely do it then.
But I don't. But they used to like athletes. They don't pay for nothing. So like everything needs to be taken care of. Taken care of. They get they getting health care. They getting health care. They getting insurance. All that stuff. Only thing probably have to take care of is it's just all the regular stuff. Like now, like I would assume at the PC you get general housing. Like they probably put you in certain apartments. They cover your apartments, but like they probably keep you in like a certain range. Now, if you want to live somewhere else, they probably cover that too. Maybe they probably will cover that. Like so
It's probably like give and you take, and I don't know. It seems like they be pretty generous with the PTO.
they do, especially in NXT at least.
Cause like for me to make good, like I ain't gonna put my salary out on the internet, but for me
Yeah,
to make good money for regular person, I only get two
right.
weeks, like 2 weeks and some change of PTO a year.
That's all you get, bro. I feel like pay,
Cause I
bro.
work blue collar, bro. If you work white collar, then you get probably like 3-4 weeks of PTO.
What's white collar? That's
Oh,
like
office.
nursing,
No.
doctors. Oh,
Mm-mm. Cause would that fall under? Would nursing fall under? I'm corporate America's white collar.
okay. So yeah, that's not a corporate. Okay, yeah. So that's like your
But the
offices
difference
and
is, I know some guys who work in like, cause I'm blue collar, work trade, work with my hands. I know some guys in my position that made 90, $100,000 within their first 2 or 3 years
damn.
working because
Trying to
I
see
don't
this
nobody do
considered white
trade work.
collar. No, but it used to be like it used to be mandatory. Like when our parents were in school, that was like mandatory. They had to learn or do
Some
something
kind of
like that.
trade. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
but people don't do trade work no more, bro. So it's like we don't get a whole like the thing about like blue collar work is you make a lot of money, you can make it fast, but you have no benefits, and it's probably like terrible on your body.
really, really bad.
Like you just muted yourself too. Like my sister, she used to work for Wells Fargo. She worked for Chase now. She's an investment banker.
Yeah,
She worked at Wells Fargo. Um, she was telling me that if when I had my daughter, if I worked at Wells Fargo, they would have gave me 12 weeks paid off of work.
3 months. That's crazy.
That's their maternity policy. It's for fathers and mothers.
Oh, oh yeah. See, that a fire, bro.
Yeah, but you don't. But like, if I was to go start working at a bank in a decent position, I would take like 20,000 pay cut. Like it's like something crazy
Wow.
because like corporate scaling is so much different. Like it take like 2 or 3 years in blue collar to really make some good money. In corporate, bro, you could have people that's like 7, 8 years in before they really get a crazy break with their job.
Bad ball. I'm gonna lie, I don't like that at all.
I'm telling you. Oh, let me grab my belt, then we get started. I didn't even know I ain't had a belt.
Let's do it.
I'm still thinking though, Swizz. I don't know. I don't know what Shawty contract was with WWE. I probably would
No,
have took it.
I generally just think Jasmine Nix because it's crazy because it had to be abrupt because I know you don't watch NXT, but the way they wrote her off was so crazy. It was during a Javon Evans interview. So Javon Evans was having an interview, and all you heard was boom, 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 and then he's like, "What the hell?" He keeps talking during his interview. Then you just somebody go, "What the hell?" And then the camera pans to her laying on the ground, like corny. And so I was like, because literally everybody's confusing. NXT in the crowd. Somebody said, "What the fuck?" Like everybody was so stunned,
Jasmine
bro.
not
Jasmine Nix.
Nix.
Yeah, Jasmine Nix. She's good for TV. She was in Fatal Influence with Fallon Henley and JC Jane. She played she played pro soccer in Finland. And she came back over and she came over back here.
Bro, she made 75 a year.
She said she wasn't making that though.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna if your salary, you're not gonna take that home. She took home at least 60 though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You making more
You
than
just being greedy. You used to being greedy.
But
I don't know,
I don't know either, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Because you know WWE is a Fortune 500 company, so you know they got a bonus.
They got
a bonus structure. I was gonna say they got a bonus structure. I don't know, Swizz. That's $75K. I would take that to go work in NXT.
I would too, but if I'm breaking bones and stuff, I definitely would try to get a raise 100%. Like I need something. Something got to shake.
I mean, but as long as you doing good when you there, like, yeah, you gonna get hurt. But like at least like me, when I broke my ankle when I was off of work, and I was like 8 weeks. I was 6 weeks without pay because I couldn't go to work.
8 weeks. I'm about to say 8 weeks pregnant.
No, 6. I broke my ankle racing dirt bikes, and I had to go without work for like 6 weeks.
6 weeks is a lot of time.
But if you like with a big Fortune 500 company, they got some kind of short-term disability, all that type of stuff. I don't know. I think you ever feel like some people just be like mentally weak about some stuff?
Yeah, they do. But like I said, like I didn't have 3D surgeries, a broken nose, 2 concussions, broken ankle. Like
you had like 2 knee surgeries though, didn't you?
I had 1.
See,
I had one. She had 3. You know what I'm saying she had 3, bro. Like I think she just wants a break. I think she just literally needed a break, and she just came from a long break. She wasn't wrestling for like 6 months. They brought her back with a mask. But she was just getting a push because Fatal Influence, I think, they were getting ready to put them like to the moon. But now
did she get released?
She told them that she didn't want to renew her contract. She told them that at the end of this contract that she was gonna be done, so she let her go ahead and leave. They allowed her to leave.
Stupid. She should have waited it out.
But she's actually good. She's gonna get. I ain't gonna lie. Even like a small brush or something, they're gonna throw her back. Like she's about to get what she's worth. Like I ain't gonna lie, she's actually really good in the ring. Like she's really really good. So
now that's not why it 90 days.
She do that with 90 days. That's good. But I think that's what she wants though. Like she was that.
Broke. I was gonna say if she was broke though, waiting this 90 days to kill you.
She not, bro. I think she just wants more. She know her worth. Like I said, Jasmine Nix is good. So she gonna end up. But she's not AEW talent. I think she's definitely. She's MLW more MLW Stardom. She can definitely go and she thrive in Stardom. She definitely.
But there's no way. I don't think. But like with companies like that, and this is why I wish D was here. Companies like that, how much are you really making?
Stardom. Stardom probably a lot compared to American money.
Let me see. I mean, but let me see. You just Stardom in Japan, right?
Yeah.
You will still get paid more than likely in USD though, because that's just the most.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, yeah. You're gonna be getting. Yeah, you're gonna get you making a lot. Well, let's see who has the biggest contract in Stardom right now.
I was just looking that up. Connor said I gotta stay in the comments tonight.
Damn. What?
So Stardom made in dang.
They said Mayu Awatani, the girl that's gonna fight EO. They said she making $30,000 a month in US money.
So 3 times 12 is what? Quick math, 36, 360,000.
And that's smooth.
That's the top paid person though.
That is, yeah. But I think she would be though. She would be
top I know that. But I'm saying, yes, that's top. That top paid person is making what Akira Tozawa make.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's levels to it.
That ain't bad. I take that. That's more she making. That's double the amount she make on NXT.
So Stardom had in 20. I wish they don't update these numbers regularly enough.
They don't, because this is 2021. Don't tell me how much she's making now.
In 2023, Stardom had about 10.5 million US dollars in profit, which is about 1.5 billion yen. If she stayed in Japan, she would probably make more. Like the US dollar just stretched more in other countries.
It does. That's why. That's why I don't know what she gonna do, bro. But like I said, she's really good and she's young. She's what 26, but she's mad young. She is
26 on
27.
three knee
She's
surgeries is crazy.
yeah 20. Yeah, indeed.
On three knee
I
surgeries.
didn't realize that whole friend group is young. JC Jane not even 30 yet. Fallon Henley 31, Jane 29,
But
Jasmine's
I can see that
27.
for NXT people though, like being young. I can see that for
Yeah,
NXT because you
only
know in
27.
WWE, bro, 35 is the new 20, bro. You rarely
Indeed it
see young
is.
people. You rarely see like really
Indeed,
young main roster talent.
indeed it is. They
You
just
see
put
young
Lenny
women.
Reed, man.
See young women be main roster talent.
I'm mad how they did Lenny Reed though. I don't like that at all. I hate
Hold on,
what
I
they
ain't never
just did
do an
with her.
intro. I just thought about it. I ain't never do
Oh,
an intro.
go ahead, do it, man.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Lounge Syndicate. I'm your host, Mr. J, the one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, man. The Lounge Heavyweight Champ himself. Man, y'all, last episode in my current studio. So man, we getting at it. Me and Swizz 2-man weaving today. We Braun and D waiting this. So let's see how we can knock this out, man. Joining me like always, Mr. Switz OSN, your favorite favorite reactor. Just finished a 81-day subathon. Swizz, how you feel after that, man?
It's cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, it was fun. Lots of content being made. Like I said, I appreciate everybody from both sides who came through and checked it out. It was dope. It was fun, but I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get the more work. Now I can lock back in on the pod now. Back.
The only question I have for y'all: why is the speed title fit on TV? I don't know. I like the idea of the speed title, but I don't know what fell apart with the speed thing. You know
I think
what?
that I don't think it was doing good enough on Twitter. But I think that's what it was. I think it wasn't doing good enough on Twitter, and I also don't think that the WWE liked it being on Twitter. Like this is what I think it was. I think they realized that the belt, like that, those matches are a lot more enjoyable on TV. Like, people want to see those matches. We want to see speed matches, and we don't want to go on Twitter to watch the matches. So
Yeah, I was just finna say that they should have built the titles up, then moved it to
Twitter,
Twitter.
but it would still do bad because people want to. Bro, those 3-minute matches are the best thing they have. Those matches are amazing. They have the perfect people doing it. Like having a girl like Candice LeRae is perfect for speed matches because she does stuff that's so good.
Something that also hurt them was the injuries hurt the men's speed title too.
Oh, it killed it. It killed
injuries. Did the match have a time limit?
Yes. It was 3 minutes, and it was great.
The injuries killed the men's title bad. Because you know Gable was the champ, but you know a lot of guys had speed matches. Dragunov had a speed match. Gable is hurt right now. They had Ricochet was speed champ at one point in time.
Yeah, he was.
So injuries and stuff really hurt. And
Andrade was too.
Exactly. So they dropping like flies in the men's division. Having Soul do the speed title though is a very, very smart choice.
I'm kind of upset. I like it now because now they're using the speed title as canon. So like it helps people like Laney Reed, who is insanely over, even though she has the worst song ever heard. They said she has the worst. They said she has the worst theme song like ever made.
I ain't never heard it, but I know it ain't the worst one ever made.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like a hillbilly banjo rap song. It's
worst
I like it.
Of all time, Robert Conway.
They said she got the worst song of all time, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know who in here watching, but if y'all ever heard Robert Conway's theme song, that is the worst things. Robert Conway's is bad. It's this group from the 90s called American Males. Theirs was bad. Like it's been yeah, bro.
I liked it though. Like I like the speed title being.
It probably ain't even the worst one that's out right now. I'm sorry, I'm just stuck on this interest. It's probably not even the worst interest music that's out right now. Cause whatchamacallit song used to be bad, but they changed it. Jade first song was bad.
Cardio?
Yeah, her first song was horrible.
Yeah, bro. If you look at Hillbilly Street on YouTube, bro, it's a very clown the theme song. In
your opinion, Swizz, you might.
I like it though. What's up?
There we go. In your opinion, what's worse, having a bad theme song or a theme song that don't fit the wrestler?
A theme song that doesn't fit the wrestler. I could deal with a bad theme song, like, but when it's a theme song that just doesn't fit a wrestler, bro. So, like for example, Nia Jax's theme song is horrible because it doesn't fit her at all. It starts off great, the doom, 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 and then it goes to that. What is it?
I know what you're saying.
Why does Nia Jax have a singable theme song?
What you call it? Billy Kidman's theme song from like the early 2000s. That song is fire. It's not Billy Kidman though.
That's an example, of songs that are really good. Just don't, like, for example, Nia Jax's song is great, but not like Nia Jax's song is a song that to me would fit for somebody like Kalani Jordan, who is now a TNA champion, which is crazy. But
oh, they killing me. I'm glad we talking about all this today. They killing me with that.
And look, Javon,
you know who Billy Kidman is, right?
Yeah, no, Billy Kidman. Isn't he on
Just listen. It's like you got like 10 seconds. This Billy Kidman thing. Like, you know Billy Kidman, and that's the intro. I ain't got to play that else. We all know who Billy Kidman is.
Why that sound? But that sound like something like MVP or like Crime Time would have. Yeah. That sound like 3 6 Mafia.
And it's a really good song. It's just not Billy Kidman.
Billy Kidman, bro.
Kidman theme was too big for Kidman. Exactly. Thank you, Hunter. Billy Kidman's theme would have went so crazy on, like, let me think. Shoot, what you call it? It would have been all right for Dark State. The way they be moving.
Dark State is Dark State, bro. What? Oh my gosh! I forgot that match is happening Tuesday too.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I think I'm gonna watch the. I think I'm gonna
watch Invasion. You gotta watch this. You got to.
I'm gonna watch because I enjoyed it. It's been pretty.
The Hardys are definitely getting the belts. It's the only one they haven't gotten.
I hope so, bro. We gotta have some, like, bro. They just been taken from TNA
because, bro, Leon, bro, that might be match of the century, bro. Leon Slater versus Javon Evans. I'm about to get some crazy content from that. That's about to be a crazy match, bro. That's gonna be at Victory Road, I think.
They better not make him lose that at TNA. That's TNA WrestleMania.
I thought TNA WrestleMania was the one that just passed.
I thought Victory Road was their WrestleMania.
Nah, it's the one. It's literally the one that just happened. Not just happened. The one that happened in June. I'm gonna tell you.
I could be wrong. I thought it was Victory Road was like.
Nah, it's not. What is TNA's WrestleMania? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Bound for Glory. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's their. Yeah.
I did not know how young Javon was till Friday. Yeah, bro.
22, debuted in pro wrestling at 13. He was a pro wrestler at 13. That's why he's so good.
It's just gonna be hard. It's so hard for them to just let young people it's so hard for them to push.
Just win, bro. And it's like, it's so crazy because when you watch Javon Evans, you look at him and you're like, this dude is a champion. And I hate that they're gonna make him the champion of another brand before he becomes a WWE champion.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say he surely could have been. Ethan Page is great, but he surely could have been.
But that's the thing, though. I thought Ethan Page was gonna lose. That's like Ethan Page is doing nothing that right now. And actually, you're right. Bound for Glory is their WrestleMania, and that's what's coming up. You're right.
Oh, you talking about?
It's not Victory Road. That's what's coming up. Yeah, Bound for Glory is.
Bound for Glory is coming up. Okay,
I don't know. I thought it was Victory Road coming up, but yeah.
I'm starting.
So, what am I about to say? Yeah, I was thinking about Slammiversary. I thought Slammiversary was their WrestleMania. Because I mean, why would it's Slammiversary? That sounds like WrestleMania.
Though. I'm gonna be honest. TNA got some really good pay-per-view.
They do.
Slammiversary, Victory Road. What's the other one we was just talking about?
Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory. That's actually really good pay-per-view.
Exactly.
I feel like AEW has the laziest pay-per-view names. We'll talk about it later. They definitely have the laziest pay-per-view name.
Shoot. It's AEW, yeah. Shoot, let's talk about the card. Did you watch NXT last night or like catch up on it? Or?
I caught up on it. I was gonna talk to you. I kind of want to start with the big thing, bro. Is it now? Like, I think it's pretty confirmed, even though we don't know when. It's confirmed that Oba should.
That's the last time we seen Oba. Yeah, that's the last time we seen Oba NXT. He won't be NXT no more.
I hope they give him some time off then.
Oh, he will. No. To build that character up and to make it like, for example, like we need to not see him for a while. Like I feel like they brought back Jacob Fatu too fast. The fact that because they already Triple H already said who the future of the company is. It's going to be Jacob, Braun, and Rhea. So that's your
His
future.
ass be lying.
But that's your future of the company. Why are we?
He'll be at War Games of which team? Ooh, honey, I like that. That's just smart.
I don't think it's be the War Games. If you really want this to feel big with him coming, don't put him in War Games. Leave him off TV until. But I would leave him off TV until after WrestleMania.
No, that's too long.
That's not too long though.
WrestleMania's in what, March or April? That's too long,
April.
bro.
That's not too long. We already in September.
It's still September, October, November, December, January,
You're
February,
right. March,
well,
I would bring him. You know what? I would bring him back. I wouldn't bring him back in the Rumble because you don't want him to come out getting thrown out the ring. I would bring him back. I would bring him back in February, like a random episode of February. Give him 4 months off to get ready for that. Like he's going to need it because you think about it. When Obafemi comes in, it's all gas and no brakes. Like for him, it's going to be all gas, no brakes.
We gotta see how. I say War Games in what, November?
November 12th.
So I think he don't make it too far past War Games if he does make it.
If he makes it to War Games. I don't think
because it's really just gonna be dependent on how long. Because I think the whole it's you know what's the whole determining factor of what's going on though. It's gonna be Sami Zayn. That's gonna be the determining factor of.
I think, and the thing now is people gonna have a problem is now you got Obafemi. You can't keep on TV too long because some of the fans don't watch NXT.
Yeah. So they gotta build him up. Like I know who he is because I watch a lot of wrestling, but they gotta build him up to the main roster.
No, bro.
Sammy is the perfect person.
For sure. But it's like now it contradicts itself. Now, if you bring up Oba, you got a chance of losing a superstar like Carmelo Hayes. If Carmelo Hayes doesn't get a belt with the Knicks, but the thing is though, look, Carmelo's not gonna be Oba for that belt. We all know his first belt is going to be that belt.
I mean, but the superstar shakeup happened in a few months too. For all we know, in 2 months, Carmelo Hayes could be on Raw.
And you know what? It's crazy. The perfect person for him to take that belt off would be
Rusev.
Rusev. Because Rusev about
to take the belt
off Dom. Rusev can take the belt off Dom. So,
that's what I'm saying though. We still the end of this year. The whole landscape of WWE is going to look so different.
For sure. I think Dom about to be gone for at least. I think Dom about to be gone for at least 3 months. I think they about to. You see how they shipping everybody to these different places? Like you got what's his name?
Omo.
Nah, he's in AAA, but William Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey.
Oh,
you got him.
Dempsey. Yeah.
You know they got him and somebody else. They put him in they in Noah right now. Angle with Dom causing issues on Raw and having and Pierce having a special opponent.
That could work. I mean, like that's
do we want but no, because if you do that, Gunther has to come back to feud with OBA. But that's what I'm saying. You can't
Gunther's bigger than that though.
But that's my point. So you don't put him on Raw. Because why would you have both of them?
I didn't think you put Oba on Raw anyway. I say you put him on SmackDown.
SmackDown for sure.
But then in the shakeup, I say you send Carmelo Hayes back to Raw. During the shakeup.
Raw, yeah. But the thing is, Carmelo has to. But like, one thing I'm seeing is Triple H is just too invested in long-term storytelling. Like that's his thing. Long-term storytelling is Triple H's thing, and he's listening to us. We're getting what we want. It's just a slow burner. We're getting what we want with Jade and Carmelo. But what we're seeing with Jade is Jade not ready. But Carmelo, he's telling us, I hear y'all, but y'all gonna have to watch this story first.
I mean, I don't know how much more ready that you're gonna be. The only way to get ready is by putting them in that position.
Carmelo's ready.
I know that. I'm talking about with Jade. The only way I can get to a position where I look like a champ is by treating me like a champ. But that's besides the point. I was gonna say back to the thing with Carmelo and all them. We gotta get to the point where every feud don't need a belt. That's why I was gonna say you talked about Fatu coming back too soon. I don't think so because Fatu excuse me, Fatu and McIntyre can just open up a whole new world for both of them.
But isn't that? But I feel like Drew is a person. I feel like Drew and Damian Priest are two guys that know how to have feuds without belts. So it's
And
like,
that's what you need to build up guys like Jacob, because
and Aleister Black.
yeah, that's what you need. Like this help. I don't know. I see it. I don't even, and I don't understand why Alistair and Priest are feuding. I don't. I guess just to give them some. It's just to give them something to do.
And it's a fun feud to watch. Like the storyline, awful, but it's their matches. I ain't gonna lie, bangers. So they put on a banger so far. So.
Yeah. Like I'm like I understand if you place, for example, Drew is an older, more experienced vet.
For sure.
Jacob's still a little wet behind the ears to an extent. But
to an
like,
extent.
Bro, Aleister Black and Damian Priest like the same age, bro. There's no one.
Yeah,
like,
both 40. Well, actually, Alistair's younger. Alistair's younger than Damian, but because Damian might be 45.
But the thing is, though, I don't know how much more over Aleister Black is gonna get. Is he like, you either gonna love him or you're not? That's all it is.
Yeah, and I think what killed him was the random roll up pin loss to. He got accidentally buried. I'm not gonna lie. That loss to R-Truth buried him, and nobody wants to say it, but that accidental roll up distracted by Damian Priest loss to R-Truth. I don't even care for him no more because of that. It was just it killed him, and the fans don't care anymore. After that loss a month and a half ago, nobody cares for Aleister no more. That's the truth.
And this
now,
crazy.
Rusev, on the other hand, oh man, give me more Rusev, please. Like that's a guy that I want to be. Yes, but I'm saying like those guys that have come back, Rusev has been impressive. At first, we were all like, "Why is he beefing with Alpha Academy?"
All right, hold on, pause. Go back like 3 steps. We jumped a little too far ahead. Damn. To wrap up our previous conversation, we can send back to it later. Oba should go to SmackDown for sure. The Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu feud is gonna hit just because it'll help everybody out. It's really no loser in that. Aleister Black is not not hitting like he used to be, Hunter. You're right.
Yeah,
but sure. Priest is probably the perfect person to help him hit like he was. And moving on back to SmackDown in general, I don't know, because I think as weak as Raw's tag division is, because we looked at this the other week, I think Phoenix is gonna end up on Raw with Penta to take tag titles.
Yes.
And so you're gonna have to build SmackDown back. You're gonna have to give SmackDown somebody else. But anyway, what you were saying? I'm sorry. I hate when we leave conversations.
No. You're good because I agree. I agree with you 100% with the fact that the tag division definitely Ray is definitely about to leave and go back with Penta, and because that tag division is just dirty right now. Like, not a good dirty. It's really bad.
Like, I can pull it up while you talking and tell you what tag is on Raw.
It's really bad. I mean, you got the War Raiders back. You have the Creed brothers aren't even doing anything, and they were looking good. They were looking great. Creed brothers were looking like they should have.
Getting hurt them.
It did. And Gable getting hurt actually hurt them more than it hurt Gable himself.
Gable getting hurt that entire stable. I don't know if they're gonna ever be able to.
Because I've been seeing. Oh, go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Because I've been seeing like you see on Twitter and like people having signs every week. They're like, what was the girl in that group?
Ivy Now.
Yeah, people been like, man, give us more Ivy Now. I'm like, bro, that whole, like you said, I've been thinking like that. That whole group is just cooked.
They need to go to SmackDown. It'll help them out. SmackDown will help them out. Because they don't have no opponents on Raw. Raw and SmackDown need to. If Raw gonna get the Lucha Bros, send American Made to SmackDown. In my opinion.
Yeah. Because the only thing they got, go ahead.
The Raw tag teams right now: Alpha Academy, American Made, the Judgment Day, LWO, New Catch Republic. Not even on TV right now.
Who the hell is that?
Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
We ain't seen them in like 7 months.
Bro, they all in the El Grande stuff. They all got the mask.
Oh yeah. That's definitely. And one of them is definitely Ilja too. Drug it on.
The New Day is on Raw. Division is on Raw, but they're not even really attached. Stuff. And the War Raiders, they really
that's what I'm saying. And they I think that.
Bro, yes, Hunter, you just spit. Like the War Raiders, if the War Raiders need to take the belts off the Judgment Day, somebody just need to take the belts off the Judgment Day. That's really all it is. Somebody needs to dust off the judgment. I
Hold
don't
on,
see why they don't.
who though?
Bro, anybody. Why they don't pull the trigger?
Pull trigger on who though?
Pull the trigger on the LWO or somebody. Just get.
Nah, that's somebody I would love to see as tag champs. The LWO, that's a tag champion team. Teams that do tag stuff.
And JD and Finn are a really good tag team.
They are.
Just I'm just tired of seeing it.
I'm about to say most like I'm not because I didn't see enough of it, but most of y'all are like tired of seeing JD and Finn. It's like, all right, bro.
And this is why I was feeling a type of way when they got rid of when they got rid of Tony D'Angelo and the family. I was feeling the type of way because I already feel like we lack tag teams.
Man, that was the best storyline in my opinion in wrestling. So
we lack tag teams anyway. And for you, and like when they got rid of Chase U the first time, we lack so many tag teams. I do think Hank and Tate probably gonna get called up during the.
I pray they don't, bro. Not now, man. Not now.
They need some because even like the MFT, apparently MFT may not even be a thing right now.
Well, they just did a segment. They're building them back up. I think they're about to introduce a new member.
Oh God, we got like 8 of them niggas.
Yeah, I think it's like they're doing segments every week.
Yeah, sticking to direction.
They're doing a segment every week. Last week was the terrible Tonga.
Yeah, Tonga.
And then this week was JC.
I'm sorry, Tonga Loa is the bad one.
Yeah, or what was Tala on Friday?
Yeah, bro, I don't know.
And then Tala, but they're bringing them back on their one by one. So next week will be Tala's week. Then you introduce you probably met the other Tonga brother. What's that Tonga Loa?
He's still hurt though.
Oh, okay, he's still hurt.
Tonga Loa is the one that sucked. Tama Tonga is still hurt.
I'm saying, but maybe he's not hurt no more. Maybe it's time for him to come back, and boom, this is how they introduce him coming back. Or we get another one of them or something. Who knows? Bro?
This nigga ain't been on TV since April. I didn't even know that.
Who?
Tama Tonga. He's been on since April.
Yeah. So
he get hurt before Mania?
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
I think they'll do something else with them as a tag team too. That tag division was about to be insane, bro. But they keep teasing it, so we'll see.
I love that we split the belts up, but God, we tag division so weak. I know you got to see it through.
We need one belt. We need one belt.
Division is so weak. You got to see it through though. It's so weak right now. You got to see it.
We need one belt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We need just one. It just needs to be one tag belt, bro.
We just had one tag belt.
When was the last time we only had one tag belt?
2 years ago. With 40.
Who split the belts? Who split them?
R-Truth and the Miz split them for Raw, and then on SmackDown it was the Theory and Waller, and that's what messed us up. They broke up a lot of both of them was tag teams at one point in time.
Because that's why I forgot about Theory and Waller bro. It's crazy. Is I'm surprised Theory and Waller didn't get
a feud off of it.
A feud because they're both so good, but like. I feel like they should have been long-term tag champs. They're really good in the ring, bro. I didn't realize how good Grayson Waller is in the ring too. And
it killed me because they built up so much tension with the team just to not do nothing.
I heard that they were teasing them breaking up for it's been over a year or so.
Bro, it had so much tension. Like it was so much tension. And this the thing. We always talk about creating new stars. That would have put a rocket on Austin Theory back because people was sure. Because, bro, he was dead. He was dead putting Austin Theory in some crazy matches. Yeah, this nigga had Austin. If Brock Lesnar was on the show, he would have got him in a match with Brock.
Because I didn't really it's like
they tried to. Roman Reigns wasn't fair, that nigga, by the way.
And I also feel like. Yeah, that's the problem because his fall off is crazy. That's what you call a fall off. He had a legit fall off.
He was a Vince guy though.
I'm saying, but you go from a guy that's they're about to be on the main event scene to
he hurt right. I don't know if he's hurt or just off TV. But
I don't know if he's hurt off TV. I think it's I call it a character rework. But I think they just sitting him and about to bring him back is something that makes sense because. Every time someone is starting to get super over, Triple H takes them out to get them ready for a storyline. So I think that's what he's doing. Like, for example, Tony D. People were begging for Tony D. Now he made it where Tony D's been kidnapped, and we haven't seen Tony D for 3 weeks. or 4 weeks since he got kidnapped, or somebody came and talked to him to get him to come, something like that.
What's this nigga name? Who we just talking about? Theory.
Austin Theory. Yep.
And also, they need to figure out what they're gonna do with the Usos too.
Man, you don't want to know what I feel.
I mean, anything is better than right now. I just don't know. Like I said, I feel like the biggest thing that could have helped. I don't know. We tried so hard. So yeah, Theory hurt right now. Oh yeah, he got removed from the active roster back in July. I ain't gonna lie though, Swizz. I think we were talking about teams and stuff. The Vision should have beat. They shouldn't. I don't know. You ever feel like WWE make the right decision but put the wrong people there?
I feel like the Vision is awful group because Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are neither one of them are tag wrestlers.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I can't say that because Braun Breaker won the Dusty Cup. Him and they were a really good tag team.
Who?
Him and Baron Corbin. They were the Wolf Dogs, and they were really good.
Well, Bronson Reed Brunson's not a tag guy. Like he's just not.
He might not be.
Like the more I watch him, he's a very mediocre wrestler. Like I'm being real. I mean, but everybody can't be a good wrestler, bro. He's
Who are you comparing him to?
I'm just saying, like watching him, like we're playing a lot of you. You know what? Like I think that he's someone who shouldn't be feuding with guys who aren't big, unfortunately. Like for example, Rusev can fight with anybody any size. Rusev can put on bangers with any size guy. Bronson Reed needs to be in a feud with the guy like that.
But we just talked about you were on. We just talking about this Wednesday where we don't have a lot of big guys left. But he's kind of the biggest right now. He's falling victim of Mark Henry in his first run, where of course you're gonna point out you're able to point out everything that he does wrong as a wrestler because it's nobody
he's
there
not
to help
bad. I'm not saying he's bad.
No. I know that, but the style he need to wrestle, he just can't do it, or people gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he big. Yeah, he can't do it with everybody.
Yeah, everybody isn't also gonna agree to taking a tsunami. Yeah. So it's we'll see though. But the Vision is we can all agree the Vision has been a flop. It's horrible. Nobody likes it.
Yeah,
it just feels
like
I'm more excited for Darkseid than I am for the Vision, and Darkseid's pretty mid too. So
if I got the Bronze as a team by themselves without the Seth, I think the Seth Rollins thing was bothering everybody, and that's kind of what's bothering.
I just feel like Braun Breakers. Well, not his name was Braun. They took the breaker off. I just feel like Braun is a like he with his
that group didn't need two enforcers.
They didn't. They
got two enforcers, but I'm glad it's giving everybody something to do. But that I don't think the group was a bad idea. Once again, I don't think these are bad ideas. Just poorly.
Braun Breaker was the right choice. Bronson Reed, unfortunately, was not. But the thing is though, how are you going to know unless you try? Like, how are you going to know? Like how are we going to know it's not a good idea unless we try? Like I'm happy that we got to see it because I wanted Bronson Reed. Like what's crazy is I was somebody's like, man, put Bronson Reed in this group. Give us Bronson Reed. And go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I think long term is gonna help more than it's gonna hurt.
I think so too. I think it'll help. I think that like even though the Shula Fowler stuff was like definitely kind of corny, but like we played along with it because it was cool. We got to see Roman. Like all that stuff is still gonna help him out. But I do think that Bronson Reed is a heck of a guy on the mic too. That he does like. It sucks that both of those guys are better than Seth Rollins on the mic, But I just feel like you put people in that group to elevate them, and I feel like neither one of them really needed Seth Rollins to be elevated because of the way that Bronson Reed left. He didn't need.
It feel like you're doing Seth bidding more than anything else. It's kind of what it feel like.
Yeah, and it's just like. It's like we didn't need to see Brunson Reed and Braun Breaker with them. But Braun Breaker fits it though. Like, because he's an enforcer, he's the tweak, the crash out. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna freaking kill him, man. Like, you know, he
40 years
fits it.
old. I think it's gonna get better with time because it's gonna eventually come to the split up is what's gonna make this whole experience worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
the split is gonna make this worth it.
We're gonna see though, man.
I think the biggest benefit to this was, and I gotta look at this as a positive. The AJ Lee thing was one of the biggest benefits to this.
Yes.
That's another reason why I gotta look at it with good and positive eyes, because I feel like the AJ Lee thing, we wouldn't have got AJ without this, and I feel like it just added, because to me him and Punk story was getting a little stale.
Oh, it's very stale,
and it just added another layer to it, and I'm okay with that.
But I would say this with the AJ thing, we can get back to the NXT cards. I want to talk about that whole card, low-key. So remember we talked about it, and I said, you know, we weren't gonna see. We all knew we weren't gonna see. We all knew that your boy wasn't fully back. We knew Brock Lesnar was not back. We all knew that,
and that pissed me off. Keep going.
And, but you knew when he came back, but like deep down, you knew he was only back for that John Cena feud. You knew he wasn't back,
and that irritates me because now
it irritates me too.
It feels like you just slap, like with the, you know, the whole case and all that stuff. I feel like you just slap everybody in the face.
Because it was crazy. I went back and last night I was watching like the Braun Breaker like return, and when he came back in 2012 and how it leaked that he was coming back and everybody knew he was coming back and like how big that was, and it made me realize how much Brock Lesnar means to wrestling fans. Like that dude, like I didn't realize that people love Brock Lesnar. Like, so for a guy like Brock Lesnar, who was ultimately Cena before Cena, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was saying he was just Brock was just I don't know.
Brock was that guy. I'm saying is Brock was
like WWE Goldberg. That's exactly what it was. He's like WWE's Goldberg.
But he was more liked though. Like everybody liked Brock Lesnar. Kids like.
I don't think he was more over than Goldberg. Like peak for peak, I don't think he was more over than Goldberg. But he's WWE's answer to like a Goldberg. And I'm okay with it.
2014, 2015, Brock.
Oh, bro, from what? Because my uncles and stuff used to watch wrestling then. From what they told me, bro, everybody loved Goldberg.
But everybody likes Brock.
Everybody didn't like Brock. Like the older people like Brock for sure. When we was little kids, bro, we was not going for him beating up our childhood hero like that. I know we
weren't. I mean, but I also didn't. I like Brock.
I like Brock more with the whole Roman stuff than I did when he first came back.
Cool. Is that because he was a little looser? You can tell like it was like he was more of himself. Like you saw more character out of him, not just a big dude that just frowned and, you know, I'm going to kill you.
No, I think it's so. You know how we always talk about wrestlers who were made for each other.
Yeah.
To me, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns were made for each other. It's kind of weird.
I love Brock. I can't even, you know.
I feel like they were. I feel like they're. If you know, we talk about wrestling soulmates like this, like John Cena and CM Punk wrestling soulmates. Yeah. John Cena, Randy Orton. I don't think Brock was a Cena wrestling soulmate, but I do think one of Roman Reigns' wrestling soulmates was Brock Lesnar.
What up, Sammy?
And it might have something to do with too, Swizz. During that time, Roman was running out of stuff to do. Right. It freshened up the bloodline, but we also got a really good run out of it. And if it wasn't so memorable, then I probably wouldn't like it. But we got a really good Brock run out of it. Like, for example, we got him lifting up the ring with the tractor.
That was tough.
We got him telling Paul Heyman, he said, "Your wise man didn't tell you I was coming." Like, it's just stuff like that.
Brock had some fires. I also love how they reintroduced. Like that whole storyline was good. Like, not trying to get too far off, but I'll just say this real quick, like before we get back to it. I loved how they reintroduced Paul Heyman. I didn't realize that Paul Heyman, bro, when Paul Heyman first came, bro, people were looking in the crowd like, who the hell is Paul Heyman? When he first came back to be the speaker for Brock. Mm-hmm. Well, not first came back, when he came back to do the speaking for Brock again, because he was there years.
I think he was working for the company behind the scenes, but it put him back on TV.
Yeah, you know, and he was, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up and then go ahead. Go ahead.
I also love this was around that time because Brock was like full time. It's funny because this is the most Brock Lesnar thing ever. And nigga, him and Paul was in the ring talking. Paul said, "That's why Brock got a year to cash this in." Brock looked at Paul. He said, "I got a year." He said, "Yeah, you got it." He said, "I didn't know." He said, "What you mean you didn't know?" Like, bro, that whole moment was like gold,
Brock is. It's funny because I feel like with Brock, he be having a character crash sometimes because you can tell he's just a big goofy motherfucker, bro.
Bro,
Like
he's just a big
goofy dude.
Jock. Everybody that talks about Brock Lesnar,
literally
he's a big jock.
Big goofy dude. Like he's a dude that I would imagine like panting you in the locker room, like sticking his wet willying you, like
like bro. I know exactly what you mean though. Like I agree.
Like that's what I think of Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? Like when he started showing character, I do feel like that's what Vince never wanted, but once he realized that people like
Vince
that. But once he realized people love that version of Brock, and we can still allow Brock to be the bad guy, it works for him. I don't know, it's good, but I think that that's cool. So, but let's
back
talk.
To NXT.
Yeah, so let's start. So I think the first match yesterday was Javon Evans and Josh Briggs. As we were saying, Javon Evans, clear superstar, great match. Josh Briggs is also a guy that Josh Briggs is a big guy that also should be on the main roster because he's a big. The roster needs a couple more big guys. And Josh Briggs is good. I mean, he do the 6'7" and can do everything that you want a big guy to do. And he can make little people's moves, like people that are smaller, he makes their moves look good too. So, but Javon Evans is a clear superstar. That dude's a future WWE champion. Nick, the Black Jeff Hardy, everything they want to call him, he deserves it. Superstar.
We'll see. I feel like he's gonna have to leave and come back. Sound crazy. I feel like he's gonna have to leave.
Javon?
Yeah.
Why? Because too young, oversaturated talent?
No. I've never seen his style of wrestling, a young guy just immediately get over without having to leave and come back. You just like every time you get a young guy that's getting over, he's always like a OBA or like I'm using guys who had crazy initial runs. Kurt Angle was one, Brock Lesnar,
yeah.
Even Randy Orton. Randy not a little guy. Even when Randy wasn't 300 pounds, he was still 6'5". Cena, another one. It's just it's just hard to see his archetype be. Hell, Kofi should have got more over. Kofi would have been the one exception to the thing.
Because Kofi was over in his late at like 28. Yeah, Randy did screw him. Because Kofi at 28, 29 was a superstar already. So it's like,
yeah, but he didn't get the big belts. He was in his 30s, which
is crazy, bro. Because he was over.
He should have got it. He should have got it in that whole Randy feud. But Randy was a butthole back then.
For sure.
He should have got
that feud was fire. That man Kofi threw paint on the car and started breaking the car apart.
We were talking about this a little bit too. Soul in the Speed Championship. I love that.
Soul Ruka is another woman that. But the thing is, you don't bring her until there's space for her because she's the champion. She looks good. She wrestles good. She's just good. She's someone that you want to be. Like, she's someone that we're going to end up being tired of seeing. Like, I'm going to say it. We're going to be tired of seeing. Oh, go ahead.
No, good. Keep going.
I'm saying the question that I'm probably going to agree with. Go ahead.
If you want to get the best out of Soul Ruka or somebody of that talent base, you don't call them up right now. You just let her do her thing.
Exactly.
Like, you don't call. It's not going to help anything. Like, the women's division is so stacked right now. You need to wait till we get bored or till it gets stagnant or till some pieces move around.
Or an unfortunate injury. Like an injury that you can't come back from.
Like,
was helping them
like if they didn't already had a Lyra thing going on, I was like, okay, bring
for sure, yeah. Like if Lyra wasn't there, you have space for. But it sucks because Soul won't be able to move to the main roster, I think, until Lyra gets her world championship held up. Because Lyra's gonna get one at 1.2. It's just God, but like, how do you feel about this? Like, how do you feel about like everything with Triple H is long term? I'm gonna lie, it's long term. Maybe not long term belt holding, but the storytelling is long. So like it's like everybody gets their chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was disagreeing with you at first. I'm like, man, I like it. Everybody gets their chance. I now can say that I hate it. Not a fan. I'm not a
I
fan of it.
I like what I like long term main event storytelling.
Right.
I like that because a main event we can do a long. We can have a
For sure.
we can have some time in between
I
because
agree.
that's what gets your Rock Austin,
Yes.
your Brett Shawns, that
Yes.
long term over a couple like bro. By the end of it, I feel like this Seth Rollins CM Punk thing is mid right now,
It's very
but
mid,
by the
bro.
time it's over with, it's gonna be remembered so fondly because you're gonna be. But the thing is, Swizz, we doing too much waiting. We living through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
in
I
in
was just.
five
I was.
in
Go ahead, go
5 years when it's over and we can go back and watch it all at one time, we're
ahead.
gonna
Right.
look at it totally different.
I'm gonna tell you why I feel like the only reason they messed it up, CM Punk leaving that second time, is what I think. Like we missed the WWE missed CM Punk's prime. Like respectfully, we missed CM Punk from. Well, he was going what 10 years?
Nah, they got his prime. They got his prime.
I was saying, but how
They
long was
missed
CM Punk gone? ten
CM Punk was
years.
gone about 10 years. CM Punk
Think
was
about
gone
that.
from
We
wrestling. He was gone from wrestling about 10 years. He was gone. I'm sorry, he was gone from wrestling about 8 or 9 years. He was gone from WWE about 10.
because think about that, bro. We so like the WWE miss CM Punk from the age of what 34 to 44,
I don't think
or
they missed his prime. I think they, if we being honest, they got his prime.
bro,
They didn't. They didn't take.
we missed those ages of 34, 39. That's like your golden years. We missed the golden years of Punk. Like
You
we
did.
didn't get a chance to really see a 37-year-old CM Punk main event WrestleMania versus a
We
31-year-old Seth Rollins. That's cinema. Like
I
that's
don't.
something that we can
But
see. It
they
was
were at
like,
two
wow.
different points. Though. They crossed paths in WWE. They crossed
They
paths.
did, but what I'm saying is this is a storyline that clearly would have happened a lot sooner had CM Punk never left.
I don't think so. I
I
don't
mean,
think so.
CM
Like
Punk's the reason
just
the
from,
Shield was the Shield.
but from looking at their trajectory and how everything went,
You know what's crazy? You're right. CM Punk definitely would have been more likely to feud with
other
what's his name?
people like
Not I'm saying in that group, not Seth,
might have
not Roman, but the other dude, Dean
Dean.
Ambrose.
I
He would
don't.
more like to feud with Dean than the other two. I feel like.
I don't see a world where I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a world, even though CM Punk left wrestling because he was kind of pissed off. I didn't see
Yeah,
a word of him staying that entire time because what was left for him to do?
but you got to
He
think.
had,
I'm going to say it. I'm
only
saying,
thing he didn't get was the Mania main event. He had 5-star Mania matches because that whole thing with him and the Undertaker was amazing.
for sure.
One of the last few good ones. He had the 500-day title reign.
And that was a WWE Championship reign too. That was, bro. I ain't never been so. I never hated somebody so much, bro.
He had the accolades, multi-time Money in the Bank.
Because Daniel Bryan took the belt off of CM Punk, right?
I don't remember, bro. You know how long ago that was?
I know, but I think Dan Bryan. I think Dan Bryan took it off.
No,
Punk, right?
WWE Championship. He lost to The Rock.
CM Punk lost to The Rock
For the WWE
title. And that's what that led to the CM Punk. Cena.
That's when we got that. That's when we got that title that you got.
Ew.
Rock was the last spinner belt holder. I just saw that today, so I know that for a fact. It's crazy. Man. Rock was the last one to hold.
And The Rock looked good when he came back too. Oh my god, I can't believe he came back in because he was going 15 years.
He was gone for a minute.
he was going like 15 years.
He wasn't so
bro.
old, so he just
bro. But he still looked good, bro.
I don't like WWE. Go ahead.
But let's scale back. Let's scale back because it's crazy. I love that we can. That's what's amazing about wrestling. You can lead like one door leads to another door, leads to another hallway. But back to Soul Ruka, like we were saying, you cannot bring a superstar like that up right now because you will not only kill her career, more likely you just lose her. She gonna make career somewhere else and then come back.
Yeah, you might not even kill her career, but she definitely gonna get lost. She gonna get lost.
She would leave. And the thing is, like fans of America are like, give us soul. Hell no.
And it's still since NXT isn't like, for example, NXT is the one piece of WWE that you really like, that you really got to go out of your way to watch because CW is not a major network, so you have to go out of your way to watch.
For sure.
So with that being said, you still have to introduce her to a new thing. This is why I said what I said about we need real Survivor Series for people like Sol Ruka to show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but the thing is, she's competed in 3 matches now on major televisions on SmackDown. So it's like,
I mean, yeah, but it's still SmackDown. I hate to be that
true,
guy, but it's still
true,
SmackDown. They hate
true.
SmackDown.
I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna be. Bro, I play this, bro. The pretty girl is always known. The prettiest girl in the building is always gonna be known. Soul is considered the prettiest girl in the bed. Everybody knows who she is, and she can wrestle her behind off, literally. So, you know, we got a women's steel cage weapons match yesterday.
Oh, I was just gonna talk about this,
which was a banger.
Congratulations, Jordan Grace. Thank you for letting her win.
No thanks. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna lose again.
I did too, bro.
I thought she was gonna lose again. I also didn't realize Blake Monroe is a hell of a wrestler, or whatever y'all want to call it. Blake Monroe. What's the other name?
Bro, I know what you call it. Blake Monroe. I don't know the other name.
Because the other name is her real name, Mariah May.
Oh, okay.
Hell of a wrestler. She is amazing. I just don't know, like, who else she could feud. Like, my thing with Jordan Grace and Mariah May is that feud was so good that I don't need to see them have a belt. Like I don't need to see Jordan Grace with a belt. I don't need to see Mariah May with a belt. It's just, I don't know, bro. At this point, the women's division in NXT is starting to get oversaturated too. The women's division in general on Raw, SmackDown is starting to get a little. And shoot, I ain't gonna like even starting to trickle. Now you got girls coming over and popping up in Evolve. The WWE's women's division is starting to get a little too funky and full now, to the point now we got girls like Mariah May, what's her name, Lash Legend, Jada Parker, JC Jane, Laney Reed. It's just like Lola Vice just lost, and it's like, it's so many girls that are wrestling right now that now we're like, okay, which one of y'all is gonna be the first one to leave? One of them's gonna leave. I ain't gonna lie. At this point,
I think the women's division is gonna get a nice mix up. When, like I said, I think the draft is why we've been holding off on so much stuff. And the women's division is gonna get a nice mix up. I got more faith in the women's division right now than the men's division.
But what about, I'm saying, is like NXT on Sam? Like, it's so stacked that even NXT is starting to get stacked. Like, NXT supposed to be your brand where like you have a little flexibility, breathing room, but the superstars.
That's because there's no women's mid card. We talked about this. It's no women's mid card.
You did say that.
There's no women's mid card. That's right. That's why I said NXT. Like, the main roster is going to benefit from some of these women getting called up because the WWE has no women's mid card.
And that needs to change. And they're trying. They ain't gonna lie. And they're trying to build Lyra into that king mid card girl to make the mid card somewhere decent. Like, there's two girls they're trying to. I ain't gonna lie, they're trying to build a mid card, like a legitimate one. They got Lyra and you have Julia, two girls who are perfect for it. But I think unfortunately what they messed up at, they should be in a feud together.
But no, because then you go back to where it's like these people are established. We're trying to put other people on. We're trying to put them over. These people are already established, and now you just putting them back right where they started.
Yeah, you're right. Because if one of them loses, then when one of them wins, then you're supposed to this girl has to get elevated now because this two. Yeah, you're right.
But this is why I said stuff like Survivor Series helps.
I could never be a booker. I could never be a booker, bro. My brain would be mush because I would be because I would definitely mess up and have Lyra and Julia feuding because the match would be amazing. So but I think the mid card is going to be fine. It's just SmackDown mid card kind of stinks, but Bayley and Lyra, perfect. That's a perfect mid card feud.
Bayley they gotta get Bayley back out of the mid card though. She's done too much, especially if I don't know what your plan is with Becky. One or the other, both of them can't be there. One or the other, both of them can't be there.
What happens to AJ Lee after this feud? I think she's done again.
Yeah, I do too. I don't think this was ever a long-term plan, which is
I don't think so
okay.
either. Which
It was,
facts.
yeah, it's okay
It was
because
great.
that's the thing. The more old and like that's what I like what Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus did. Trish came back for a few one-off appearances, then left again. I'm totally fine with that. It didn't hurt nobody. Trish Stratus did. Honestly, Trish Stratus
I
did
forgot
more,
she even came. I forgot she even came back.
but Trish did more good than she did
She
bad by
did.
coming back.
She did. Did you see Beth Phoenix in AEW?
Yeah, I did. I love it. I love it.
I
I love
want to
that.
see. I would. You know what else would help the mid card right now? If they would allow us to get Nasty Nat. Why are we only getting Nasty Nat in AAA?
I
Nasty
don't.
Nat, like
I don't think that
like
they want her to have
man,
such a different image in WWE,
it's
and it
so
kind of bothers me.
stupid. It's like you can tell she wants to bleed. She wants to get hit. She wants to get dirty. She wants to be Nasty Nat.
But that's not WWE's. That's not their what you call it though. That's not
That's
even.
not
I
the
couldn't.
style. That's
Yeah,
not
I
the style at
couldn't see it.
all.
I couldn't see it being a long term thing.
It's
Either.
not.
It's
But then again,
just like Finn Balor when I know this is totally off. When Finn was
oh,
in New Japan, he was the
mhm.
demon a whole lot more than he
Right.
ever has been in WWE.
Is that where he started?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the style. Like his
Oh my
style
gosh.
because of Japan, the anime, all the stuff he
Yeah.
dressed.
Oh, that's so
So the
tough.
demon fit more over there than it ever
Right.
fit over here.
But it was super over here. People miss it.
It was, but imagine if he went the demon instead of going demon. He might have went demon twice a year, maybe 3 times. That kept a lot more mystique than if he would have went demon
Every pay-per-view.
every other paper. Yeah, if he would have went
Yeah.
demon 7-8 times a year.
Because how
Versus
many
just
times did y'all really get to see? Like, how many times was he really the demon? Like, or was he Demon Balor?
I don't know, but I think he only lost once as Demon Finn Balor.
I'm saying, but like, was it every pay-per-view? Was it like every
It wasn't.
like?
It was like it was
Oh.
like when he had to pull it out.
Oh, so it meant so for y'all it meant something like y'all.
That's
It's
why,
like, guys, we seeing Demon Balor this time.
and that's why it meant so much. Like for example, the match with him and Seth for the Universal, it meant so much because Demon Finn, if I'm not mistaken, Demon Finn was undefeated at that point.
Right.
It meant a whole lot because it's like, dang,
Yeah.
we don't see this nigga lose a whole lot.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I don't think, huh?
And like even stuff like that, like that just goes to show you how like that was mid card stuff, right? That was mid card. Was that mid card?
No, he was in NXT, so he was main event.
Okay, but I was saying, but like when the Demon came to when he first came to WWE, was he main event or was he mid card?
Finn Balor was a big deal when he joined WWE. So he was always like this right here. This Finn Balor we getting is the most mid card Finn Balor we ever got.
Right. But even
Finn
that, even this version of Finn is still golden. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I still like it because now he's the teacher. He's the leader. The guy that's kind of keeping people together and trying to grow the group. And I like this version of Finn. I don't think you ever get a bad Finn. Anyways,
I think he should definitely lean more into the demon side though. It would do a lot more if he leaned into the demon side.
But like you said, the women's mid card is just like I said, like you have two. I think at least one. I know Mariah May is another girl that's a clear superstar. You got Jordan Grace who could be a superstar. We have so much women's talent. It's time to build that women's mid card, bro.
But like I said, we may be speaking out of term in the head because I like I told you, I definitely feel like, especially with how successful Evolution and stuff was.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely feel like it's a chance where a lot of women get called up and moved around. A lot of women.
And so, if that's the case, if so many girls are going to get moved around, I don't see Jordan Grace and Mariah May leaving before having an NXT champion. Well,
I hate it.
One that holding the NXT belt. Yeah, and that's what I said, because even though she did say she never wants to go main roster, like she doesn't, like she's openly said multiple times that she doesn't want to be main roster. She likes doing she likes NXT. She likes being close to home, having to travel, all that stuff. But it's like, how long are you gonna actually keep that same mindset?
Yeah,
you got go ahead.
I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. I was gonna say she gonna have to evolve though. Some gonna have to give.
She
She
going,
can't
she
stay
yeah,
there.
it does. And then so then the next match was Tavion
Tavion.
Heights, and who I think is great. He did like another guy that's not probably not gonna be a superstar, but gonna be a star. He's good, really good wrestler. Not the greatest on the mic, which I think will actually hurt him a lot. You know, wrestling style. Y'all know I love wrestlers, so I love Tavion. I thought this was the other send off match. I thought this was the Ethan Page send off because this thing about Ethan Page, bro. Ethan Page is so good at what he does. Now the crowd is behind him. They love his song. He people are liking Ethan Page. My thing with Ethan Page is he can do the same thing he's doing now and be a mid card demon on the main roster. He's already done everything you can do in NXT. Literally taking all the belts multiple times.
I
He's
just
great in the
can't see
mic,
him
have a good
fitting in.
feuds. You said what?
I'm trying to picture where I could see him fitting in at, and I just don't see. I don't know. I know y'all
I
probably
live with the
y'all.
Miz. I would use the Miz as a new pawn.
I
Once
know
Melo's
y'all.
done,
Go ahead.
I said once Melo's done, I would just throw him in there with the Miz, even though he's not younger. It still be a great feud. Like okay, let them be like a decent little duo. I put him I would literally put him with the Miz because there's a space for Ethan Page because he doesn't do too much, he doesn't do too little. He's good for the mid card, even if he's getting his ass beat for the first 6 months.
I guess I know y'all probably tired of me saying I gotta see the draft. I gotta see post draft. I need to see what we're looking like in January.
If we even get one.
They say we're supposed to. I mean, even if it's not a draft, they're supposed to have a superstar shakeup. I need to see. I gotta see where the rosters are headed in the Rumble, and that'll help me determine where I think stuff will go. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I gotta see where we go post Rumble. Well, before
They said we were supposed to get one after
right?
no, they said we were supposed to get one. It was supposed to be after WrestleMania. It was supposed to be 2 weeks after WrestleMania. They canceled it.
Next match though, because we trying to keep us on a certain time.
For sure.
JC Jane and Lola Vice. Thank God Lola Vice didn't win. I'm not even a Lola Vice hater.
JC Jane is too good at what she does. Like that girl, JC Jane is a main roster heel. She's a main roster. She's a main like we need heel girls that are really good. And it took people like a while for them to like it's a thing. No, my bad. It did take them a while to realize that she was really good at what she did, but she is amazing at every aspect. Like, if I was to like be like a recruit, like a person who's like teaching the class, and I was wanting to show a girl like, hey, we're gonna teach you how to be a heel. I'm going to get JC Jane and get her. She is literally, I think she's the most perfect heel girl in WWE right now. I can't think of a heel girl in WWE right now that is more perfect than she. Like even with Becky, like she might be. And I would have to. She doesn't. I'm not saying.
I don't know enough about JC Jane to.
Okay, so yeah, you got.
I can't even really give a comparison. I don't know enough. I can definitely look into it.
When JC Jane grabbed, like for example, they let her every time she play this. You know a girl is good when every time she gets to the ring, they're giving her a segment to talk. She gets like 5 minutes to talk, and she cuts 5-minute promos that are the whole time, no breaths, no breaks, no stops, straight just heat on the mic. And at first, I was like, ugh, JC Jane, who wants that? Bro, she shut me up so fast. That girl is on go. I don't think she's dropped one promo that I've been like, yikes. Every promo, straight fire. And she's the perfect heel, bro. Like, so the match is amazing. I mean, the match was amazing. From start to finish, action-packed. There weren't really many breaks. You could tell that again, Sean knows people want to see Lola, but he knows that he has to make the right decision, and that JC Jane is the perfect person to be a champion right now. We don't need any more face champs. We need some heel champs, and JC Jane is the perfect heel champ.
Heels in wrestling in general.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We need heels that aren't foreign born. Every foreign
right.
heel.
Right, and that's why
Like
I
that's why
said that
stuff like Melo is just a good breath of fresh air.
for sure.
We need some heels that are just heels. Like nigga, just go hate niggas.
And that's why JC Jane is so good. And then now they introduced in that match, she was in a suit, but I mean, she's the only one that does that running knee so good where she actually hits you in your jaw. Now we got JC Jane and Laney Reed now coming together. I think it's like, yeah, JC Jane is the real deal. They're yeah, JC Jane is the real deal though. She legit.
Yeah. Let's move into the final match of the card. Ricky Saints defeating Obafemi. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it.
Disgusted.
You might be disgusted,
but it's the right move. But
right,
he shouldn't have lost like that. Not to a DDT, and that's on Ricky though. Ricky has to find some new moves for some bigger guys.
I mean, I don't know. When somebody's that big, it's gonna be hard to see moves that big guy wrestling. It's hard to see stuff that feels like it actually hurts them. That's the thing about big guy. That's why he did it so many times, though.
I mean, he did three of them.
So
one on the table, one.
That's a super finisher, though.
I don't know, bro. It's a DDT, bro.
I mean,
like, it's a DDT, bro. Like
the first version of Dirty Deeds was just a regular DDT. The Future Shot was just a regular DDT. It's added on to it.
But this is Obafemi we talk about. For example, we would never have a DDT beating Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar would never die from DDT.
Oh,
Gunther not die.
Don't make me fact check that. But Brock might have lost off of one because I think Ambrose has beaten Brock Lesnar before. Dirty Deeds is a finisher.
Yeah, but it looks good though. Like that one, he really gets you.
Now his first Dirty Deeds look bad. Don't compare it to It's no comparison to the new one. By the way,
I'm talking about the one when he was a champion. When he was champion in the
that's
bed.
Horrible, bro. It wasn't number the Future Shot. It was hook on.
It's hooked up.
But it's better now. It's way better now.
But that's better. That's way better in my opinion than the girly. I'm a pretty boy. Look at my brown body. Look at me in the lights, y'all. I'm swinging in the air.
I just don't think.
Man, look at my butt swinging in the wind, y'all. Look at me. I'm Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is a superstar. Like I think he's a guy that I can look at and say, "Oh, he's
who else?" Then Oba beat Trick down a few times. Do you really want to? How many times?
The their feud was they fought like 4 times.
How many times did Ricky Saints fight for the belt?
One time.
Okay, so it didn't hurt the prestige of the title. If somebody like Trick had won after taking 5 attempts to get it, that would have hurt the prestige way more than anything.
But the thing is though, we all knew what they were gonna do. We've been calling it, but everybody was one thing we won it. Why the hell is he losing to a DDT? And why is the guy like Obafemi losing outright?
This is finished.
But why is Oba losing outright? Everybody literally said, "Oh, we know Jasper Troy's coming." And we all thought Jasper Troy was gonna come. Huh?
With stuff like that, with guys like that, you can't beat them dirty. You have to beat them clean, or just illegitimate, or it gives you a chance to put an asterisk next to it. You got to beat them clean.
But I would rather. But that's the thing. I would rather that, and then and then you know what you do after that? Let Ricky Saints go out and prove why he's still a good champion and can still let him prove himself as champion.
He's been a champ 24 hours. Let's see what happens. He's been 24 hours.
But I'm saying I think it should have been a dirt. No, this is what I'm saying. I think it should have been a dirty. It should have been a dirty win, ain't Ricky bro. A face?
Huh? Ain't Ricky a face?
Yes, but they made it.
You cannot win. If you're a face,
but not him though. Not him. What I'm saying is like, oh, you're right though. Because
but Swizz, you keep saying somebody need to win dirty. Stop thinking about Oba for a second. Don't take Oba. No, listen.
Why? We're talking about Oba. I wouldn't be saying it wasn't Oba.
This is why I say you're worried about hurting Oba. You're not gonna hurt him. You're hurting the wrestler. You're hurting the other wrestler more by making them win dirty, because now Oba say, "Oh, I lost the belt, but you couldn't even beat me in a fair and square 1-on-1." You open yourself up to more skepticism by not letting people win. Like, for example, in 2007, you know how much a clean win over John Cena meant for you?
For sure.
In 2014, you know how much a clean win over freaking Brock Lesnar would have meant for you?
For sure.
Nigga, it was like a whole 4 or 5 year stretch where Roman didn't eat a pin.
But we're talking about OBA family, basically like
I,
Brock
I
Lesnar.
understand that, but it
He
doesn't
did.
hurt him.
Brock
Losing
Lesnar
pin
would
doesn't
never
hurt him.
lose to Ricky Saints. Respectfully.
Said Brock wouldn't lose to Ricky Saints.
Brock Lesnar's not losing to bisexual Rock, bro.
I believe that nigga lost to Matt Hardy, but we'll let it rock.
Well, that's horrible too. Shouldn't have happened. But all in all, I think it was a good event. I liked it a lot. I think that the girls might have outdid the guys again. I think the
I don't know.
girls.
I think the shock factor behind Oba meant a lot. That was a good shock.
It wasn't a shock. We knew he was losing. That's the thing to me. We knew
I
he was
didn't
gonna
know,
lose.
nigga.
Oh. Well, we knew he was gonna lose. It was just how. Like for example, I would have. You know what I would have even liked. I think it was supposed to happen. I think it just didn't break. I would have liked that table broke on the DDT. I think it was supposed to break. I think the table was a little too sturdy that day. Even if a table breaks right there, I like that. So something to make it look like, oh snap.
Was it a regular match?
Yeah.
Table can't break. Do it in DQ.
Okay. I mean, really?
I believe so.
Because Oba was going to slam him through the table.
Yeah, but then that don't do nothing for Oba. Like, it don't hurt nothing. Ricky win by DQ and Oba still
but I'm saying, I don't think you get DQ though in that though. Because that's the case. Then when Logan Paul jumped through that ring,
but you know they changed the rules how they want to though. You know they do. Sometimes the announce table is holy ground. Other times
facts,
it's just
facts. Just like when that ref randomly stopped Drew McIntyre from putting Cody through the
through the thing, exactly.
Yeah, like why are you stopping him? that's legal. But you're right though. You know, I think I think for me, I'm salty.
Oba to be your guy. It's okay for Oba to be your guy. I think
Oba is my guy.
It's not hurting.
No. I don't think it hurts him. I think I'm just mad because I wanted him to be at least get the record for the longest reign. I wanted him to get the longest NXT reign before he left. But I guess they felt like it was time. It's time. Like, hey, bro, it's time to put him on.
It's time to. I think though, like, man, he had a lot of defenses. He was defending that title on average every 3 weeks.
He was.
He probably needs some time out, bro.
He was. But that's what I'm saying. He definitely gonna take a break before the main roster. But he every episode of NXT. Let me see.
And I know he don't have to deal with the same travel that other people deal with, but being on every episode of a show is still a lot.
Dang, bro. Oba Femi had 10 NXT title defenses, bro. He only had the belt. Huh?
Yeah, I thought he had 22 between all his.
All his belts, yes. But I'm saying, but with the belt, and he just got the belt in January, bro. 10 title defenses, bro, before November. It's crazy.
That's how a champion should be, though. But that's also why he probably needs some rest.
January, February, March, April, May, June,
9 months.
July, August, September. He fought for he had a title defense every month.
Yeah, he defended it on average every 3 weeks. I read that earlier. He defended on
average every 3 weeks. That is insane.
You don't see that kind of you don't see that anymore coming from big time champ.
God, man.
And I'm gonna be honest. I know Ricky Saints is a little older, but at least the win went towards a good home, if that makes sense. Because that win, at least it helped somebody. Because that was
go ahead.
If somebody like Trick won, what does that win help them at all?
No, nothing. You're right. Nothing. It's just like now we have a Cody Rhodes in the NXT, literally.
Hey, I mean, because I'm the biggest person for. I don't understand certain booking moves, and the one I'm gonna use as an example, and then we can get ready to get out of here. Sure. I don't understand why Brock beat the streak. Give it to somebody who would have helped.
That's definitely like a top 5 worst booking ever.
Worst, because give it to somebody that can help. At least now, Ricky Saints looks like a legitimate whatever. Just like with Cody, I think Cody beating Roman helped Cody more than anything else. Like, yeah,
Yes.
Cody was a star, but now
Jay,
you just the unbeatable
the
Jay.
clip that got me on TV. JC Jane beating Stephanie Fakir on a random episode of NXT.
And that's
Like
what does
literally,
it, bro.
the facts. You're right. So when you put it that
It's
way,
a
it definitely
two-edged
makes sense.
sword. It's a
It is,
double-edged
bro.
sword.
It
It
is.
sucks that your guy lost, but at least you know your guy did some good before he left.
I just wanted him to have a more impact. Like, I wanted his name like in the history. Like I feel like Oba's name should be in the history book. Like longest reign ever. But again, you were there for the black and gold era, which probably was the looking at it now. I wasn't even there for it, but I can say looking at how enjoyable it was, probably the best era in NXT history. One of the best eras in wrestling.
One of the best eras in wrestling.
Yeah, one of the best eras of wrestling. Black and gold was insane.
Black and gold
like,
NXT was the indie Super Bowl.
But it was amazing. All the stuff you showed me and sent me that I've watched, bro, that junk was y'all were getting their pay-per-view style matches every week, bro. So it's like, well, PLE.
How many days did over? How many days did
263
combined?
Well, he only had the NXT belt one time.
Nick, you know how long he would have had to hold that belt to beat the record?
It was how long? Because single.
Oh, single. Okay.
Single. Was how long was Finn's?
Probably.
No, it wasn't. It was your other boy.
Finn got the most combined time. Is it
Adam
Cole?
Boy, Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby. How long was Adam Cole? 3 years.
Over a year.
Adam Cole. Oh, right there, in the top right. He had it for 4 and 3 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nigga, he had it for a long time.
So that means Oba would have had to stay there until what, like this time next year?
Good little minute.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but like this time next year, so another year. I could have taken that. I could have did that. I could have did over another year, bro.
As weak as some of the mid card stuff we done seen, bro, I can't deal with that. I can't.
Yeah,
you're not deal with that. But the thing about it, when Adam Cole put an asterisk next to part of Cole's run as well, because COVID broke out towards the end of his run.
That's true.
So who knows? He may have been champion longer.
He might have had it longer, bro. Yeah, it's July 8th, 2020. I see.
But his was another one that went towards doing some good because he lost to Keith Lee.
Indeed, and Keith Lee was the first person
Keith
to get
Lee
it.
Was the first
double champ,
and
last one too.
He didn't hold it very long, but he was the first.
Yeah, I think because the last one to do it was Stephanie Fakir, and she was a woman, but you could, yeah.
I don't think there's been another man to hold both belts.
Probably won't see one for a little minute too.
Oba was the only one, and I'm kind of glad they didn't do that. I'm kind of glad they didn't.
Why you didn't want to see like a Superman?
I'm kind of past the Superman.
I think Roman killed it for a lot of y'all. Y'all, Roman. Oh, what's up, Pod? Tat, what's up, man? Hunter, Sammy.
All right, I'm back. My bad. But yeah. Sorry. What we leave off?
You said we're talking about Roman killed it for y'all with the super.
Oh
super anything.
I'm okay with long.
I would have been miserable. Like I look at if I'm complaining about this, I know for a fact I would have stopped watching wrestling, bro. Roman would have checked me.
It
would have checked me, bro. So I know me.
With Roman's reign, the first 2 years, right? First year and a half, maybe 2 years, was mostly him fighting his family, trying to get them on his side.
Somebody once he broke away from so I can catch up and figure out before or after the match with him and the one with when Seth Rollins cashed in, before or after that match?
This is after this because this is all during COVID. Roman's come up during COVID, and that helped Roman more than anything because it was COVID. It was just easier to keep the belt on one person. So he killed Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, I know Dom was so bad. Dude.
Either him or Brock. One of them killed Dom. It was funny.
I know Dom. It
was Brock. I'm sorry, it was Brock. But so for the whole beginning of his reign, he was trying to get his family on board.
Right.
So that's why we say we've seen some intense stuff come from the Usos. Then he got the family on board. Then he just thought he had some crazy matches. But then again, all the people that was challenging him, to me, WWE's male roster presence was a lot stronger then. Like one of Roman's best matches of all time came on a random SmackDown against Matt Riddle.
One
You
of
gotta
Roman's
watch.
best matches.
I think I watched. I just looked at a list. It was rated as like the 4th best match of Roman's career. Because bro, we thought Riddle was gonna win, bro.
Oh, see,
Riddle was
okay.
like right there for winning.
We're gonna see, bro. Like I said, it's
I think Roman's reign didn't
man.
get stale for me, Swizz, until he beat Cody at Mania. Then it got stale.
That
because
was
we already knew what was gonna happen.
2023. That's 2023.
When he beat him at 40, that's when it got stale. Because everything in between time was just filler.
Oh, so y'all knew so y'all knew deep down, okay, well, this is just leading to next year's WrestleMania where Cody's gonna get it. Okay, so y'all knew. Okay, so okay.
Only match that didn't feel like filler from that time was a fatal 4-way between him, LA Knight, AJ Styles, and I think Randy Orton.
Bro,
that one had a chance where it didn't feel like filler.
I'm mad that I didn't get to see. For me, prime AJ, of course, was TNA because I watched young AJ Styles, the psycho AJ Styles. He was making up moves. Because then AJ can have like every move named after him, like all his moves, and they have like the Styles class.
Yeah. Phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, that's what he was just making up moves, bro, like on the fly. So I'm mad I missed him come to
WWE.
Man, I watched some matches the other day. I was like, wow, he looked great. High flying. He was still high flyer. He was still a high flyer doing crazy stuff in the ring, bro.
The person you should be maddest about missing, honestly, was you missed like the rise of KO. Like you see this version of KO now.
Oh, Kevin Owens.
You see this version now. But
I'm seeing like the
you see like the finished product of it.
Yeah, I didn't see the hungry KO.
Yeah, KO is different, bro.
Man,
that's why he's my favorite wrestler. KO's my favorite.
I like that. I like that.
A lot of people didn't know. Like people don't ask me my favorite wrestler, which is shocking because we talk about so much wrestling. Yeah, Kevin Owens is my favorite wrestler.
KO's a dog, bro.
Yeah, KO's crazy.
He's considered strong style, right? 100%. Or like kind of like not fully. He's not fully strong style.
I'm gonna give you this, and then we get ready to go. You ever watched the Eddie Kingston match?
Eddie Kingston, what a freaking name! No, my gosh, I know what that is.
Dang.
Oh, you say have I ever seen an Eddie Kingston match?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Imagine Eddie Kingston, but fully polished. Which Eddie Kingston is a brawler.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember Eddie Kingston.
But imagine Kevin Owens is the most polished version of Eddie Kingston you will ever get.
Okay, so is he more like
he fight?
Yeah, so like what's your boy Tony D?
Tony D. Yeah, but he better than Tony D.
Yeah, of course. I'm saying, but Tony D fights like he does more punching, more a lot more punching.
Physical. KO is very physical.
KO's definitely not
the version of KO you're seeing right now. Now he might have been considered in the early 2000s when he first got to NXT. The version of KO you see right now, it's scary. He compares so well to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
KO is tough. KO is tough, bro.
If you go back and watch some of his stuff from, it's a match with him.
He was crazy. I knew who he was from Indies though. Like with the clips, because KO would have like clips would you just rarely come across, like scrolling through internet back then, Instagram and stuff. So I knew who he was. It's just crazy actually. Like
honor match when he was still kind of skinny. It was either against Danielson or Punk. Hell, just watch both of them. Shit. And I think it was CM Punk. Let me go double check. Hold on. Either way, that shows you like how different of a style he is now to then. Versus Kevin Owens. Oh my God! I searched CM Punk versus Kevin. Why Kevin Nash pop up? Oh, what a time! It may be Bryan Danielson. Yeah, it was. I think it was Danielson.
Let me see. It's Danielson. I'm supposed to what you be talking about because yeah.
He also had a good match in 2010 against Seth Rollins before he was Seth Rollins.
That's when he
Bro,
was his actual name.
yeah. Tyler Black.
Yes.
Also, it's a list of matches though. Him and El Generico, which is just Sami Zayn, had a crazy ladder match.
I've seen that one. That's when Sami Zayn was still wearing that goofy mask, right?
El
Yeah, that
Generico.
was. Yep.
He also had one with Shinsuke back in 2014.
Nakamura, I gotta see that too. Then
Shinsuke was I'm gonna be honest. Knowing what I know now, Shinsuke was washed when he got to WWE. He was washed.
really? Oh yeah. That's because is he
No,
like a legend over there?
oh, bro, that nigga something serious in Japan.
Yeah,
Like,
but
bro, just thinking back and looking at some of what he did in Japan, bro, he might have been washed by the time he got to the Fed.
and the thing was washed, but was still a hell of a wrestler,
Still,
which is crazy.
that
Which
should
is
show you how
crazy,
crazy Japan is.
bro. That's right. Because Nakamura was in NWW, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
He was like,
didn't him and Finn Balor have like a crazy feud over there?
probably, nigga. I don't know. Prince Devitt is such a whole different. That's just Prince Devitt. Prince
bro.
Devitt is a whole different person.
Finn Balor, man,
bro. Like, nigga. The Indie Super Bowl happened though, bro. The Indie Super Bowl is when CM Punk faced Daniel Bryan. That was the Indie Super Bowl.
Where Ring of Honor?
And WWE.
Okay.
But yeah, man. But man, let's go ahead and get ready to get out of here. We can definitely talk indie stuff all day. Especially because we finna be closer to, we can talk indie stuff all day. There's so many so many good matches, bro. So much stuff that we all kind of either missed or took for granted when the opportunity was here. But man, we like to start off by saying thank you to everybody, man. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the people, man. We appreciate everybody for showing up. Me and Swizz, you know what I'm saying? We two-man rocking it. We duking it out, man. Swizz, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Man, this is a great show. It was fun. I think this is going to be make or break for the WWE on Tuesday. This is going to be either really, really good or really, really bad with this NXT invasion. Like this has a chance but this has a chance to be insane. So I'm excited.
But man, without further ado, man, I'm your host, Mr. J. That's Swizz. And we out of here, baby. Peace. Hold on, it's in the end.